Well, I have finished the series now. It is a three-book series, Children of Blood and Bone by Tomi Adeyemi. So let's get into what I thought about the series as a whole. As a whole, I love this series. It was a great African fantasy series. She did a great job of world building um, and letting us know who the Magi were and really giving us this vision and this picture. There is a movie being made currently. I can't wait till that comes out to really give me a better visualization of who, the characters. What do they look like? What are the garments they wear? What do they look like? What does Orisha look like? Elorian, like all these different places that we were introduced to. So I'm very, very excited. Now, this whole series follows four perspectives. So we have Zaylee's perspective, Zane, Amari, and Enon. Um, Zaylee and Zane are brother and sister. Zane is the oldest, and then you have Amari and Enon. They are brother and sister. Amari being the youngest, and Enon being big brother. Amari and Enon are a part of the monarchy, and by default, we just don't really like them and like what the monarchy has done um, to exclude the Magi and pretty much trying to wipe them out or make it to where they really can't do anything and they have to walk on pins and needles. So um, it is filled with violence. You have war violence, you have death, you deal with grief. This is also a YA series. So please keep that in mind. So there's not spice. You're not gonna read spice scenes. It is an illusion, or not illusion, but alluded to in some points that some things probably went down, but there is no descriptive writing about said stuff. So book two is Children of Virtue and Vengeance, and this is what it looks like. All the covers are just gorgeous, they're beautiful. This one, same thing, perspective follows Zaylee, Zane, Amari, and Enon. There is some new players that are introduced within the book series, which you get to really know these people. So, book one and two were definitely my favorite of all three. And then Children of Anguish and Anarchy. This was not my favorite. I felt as though it was rushed. I felt like if it was 450 pages to 500 pages long, we would have gotten more information. I just felt like we didn't get the information needed about the two new players that she introduced within the book. Now, what I will say is if this would have actually been the third book and then there was a fourth book coming out, it would have been perfect because we get this introduction and then hopefully book four we get a wrap up, or again just making the book longer so we have a I feel like we get the information that we need because there was a lot that happened in this book. And I felt like I was getting pulled in so many different directions with the third book. And at some points, I got lost and I was like, I don't even know what's going on anymore. But overall, besides the third book not really being my favorite and feeling as though it was rushed, I definitely would still recommend anyone that loves fantasy, African fantasy, mythology. Please read this series. It is a great series to read. The first two books were amazing. The world building was top notch. The character development was amazing. Really getting to see these kids, pretty much, these teenagers, these kids, these young adults really grow into themselves and find, okay, this is now what I can do with my power. This is now what I would like to do to help out my clan and other clans and stuff. Also, stopping the monarchy and stopping the senseless killings against us. So I just really love this series. Please give it a go, a try, add it to your TBR. If it is on your TBR, I would definitely move it to the front of the line because it's amazing. Um, but thank you for listening to my ramblings of this three book series. Please don't forget to subscribe and hit that bell so that way you're notified anytime I drop a new video. But I hope you all have a great rest of your day. Bye bye.